Thousands are protesting in Lebanon against the central bank's decision to remove fuel subsidies. The bank says the move is a necessary cost-cutting measure, but for citizens it's just another burden for people already suffering food, medicine and energy shortages. The Lebanese central bank says it spent more than $800 million on fuel subsidies last month alone. This has drained foreign currency reserves, which now stand at $15 billion, down from $40 billion in 2016. Fuel shortages have seen prices soar more than 220% in the past year. That's pushed people to black markets. Analysts say the absence of subsidies will push prices even higher. And shortages have also led to violent and even deadly clashes at petrol stations, particularly in communities where many rely on private generators to keep the lights on. Let's get more on this now with Linda Tamim, who joins us from Beirut. Hi, Linda. Tell us more about why the central bank has removed these subsidies and what the reaction has been.
Well, obviously, everybody is angry. The reason why? Well, simply because it has run out of cash. It has used up and depleted its coffers, it says. And as such, it can no longer afford to purchase fuel at the subsidized rate, in which case Governor Riyad Salameh said it was absolutely crucial to lift those subsidies in order to be able to import fuel. Now, people, of course, are angry. People are worried. They cannot commute anymore. A lot of people are actually missing products at supermarkets too. It's hard to find goods on shelves nowadays. Even this morning, as I was mentioning earlier in programs, I couldn't find bread. I had to wait in line for a couple of hours because luckily a truck had just parked and started distributing bread, and you had like lines and lines of people waiting to get just one bag of bread. So I'm telling you, the situation is quite dire at the moment. Because of the lack of fuel, they're not being able to distribute just the most basic of necessities. And not to mention, generators cannot even be powered anymore. So, of course, it's inevitable that we are going to see a price hike. And as such, many people who are relying today on generators to have electricity at home, including myself, are going to find it very, very difficult and extremely challenging to be able to keep up with those increasing bills, dare I say, because every month those bills have been increasing. So it's going to be even more catastrophic in the months to come.
And it's interesting to note that the central bank has further justified its decision to cut these subsidies, saying that a lot of this money was being pocketed by the big businesses and the savings weren't actually being passed on to consumers. But can you remind us, how did it get to this point? How is it that there is such a severe fuel shortage in Lebanon right now?
Of course, it's all linked to the economic crisis. I would say 90%, if not 95%, or even close to 99% of the problems nowadays are linked to the economic crisis. There is no hard currency to purchase the most basic of necessities, including fuel, including medicine, including pretty much everything. We even have a water outage problem here in Lebanon because of the economic crisis. Pipes, water systems that are necessary to pump water to people's homes are not even maintained. It's very difficult. Like, you have so many problems linked to this whole dollar crisis, and it doesn't, it seems to be completely never ending. There is no light at the end of the tunnel from what I'm seeing right now.
Okay, Linda Tamim, we will have to leave it there, but thank you so much again for that update from Beirut.